So anyway, regarding solutions to infrastructures which have been built in ways which are very cruel and harsh to our bodies. Before we even get there, it's important to acknowledge that the difficulty of the North American world, the United States, and Canada is that they were established in ways which were so brutal and cruel that the results are also brutal and cruel and unavoidably so. The grounds are too hard for the people. The educational system is abusive to children, forcing them to sit on their tailbones and ischial tuberosities, which aren't supposed to have long periods of pressure. The agricultural system is toxic generally, and the aspects which are not toxic are unaffordable to the average person. The stairs in many of our buildings are too small for our feet so that we can't ground them when we walk up and down. The hallways and doorways are too narrow for our healthy and expressive bodies, such that people stop using their shoulders and just hold their arms close to their bodies. More often than not, squeezing their rib cages and causing themselves not to have the full lung volume. The car consoles are made in ways which are asymmetrical for the body and cause all kinds of neurological and musculoskeletal problems. The laptops which have become so popular don't have any room for us to have the full length of our spines. There are all kinds of issues that we have built into this culture because we made it in pain. It was made out of pain, and it continues to pain us. So in order to move forward from this, number one, we have to acknowledge the truth of it and stop gaslighting ourselves that everything is okay. And then acknowledge what we can do in terms of solutions. Regarding food, every single school in North America, and I'm speaking of North America because that's where I'm from and where I am currently, every single school in North America needs to have a biodynamic food gardening program so that the kids know something about providing food for themselves and not relying on volatile marketplaces which may or may not continue to serve them. And when I say all the schools, I'm talking about all the schools up through 12th grade. That's absolutely doable, and if it's done right, then it's done with what we're currently calling organic soil with no carcinogenic toxins in it, organic seeds, same. Some lessons on plant propagation, botany, uses of CRISPR to do things like engineer plants which are extracting minerals from rocks and making mineral-rich greens, etc. Organizing children to organize the future to be able to feed themselves. Number one, like simple things to do. Replace the concrete and shale and cement and whatever other super hard substances that are used in our sidewalks with shock absorbent material, because right now we're abusing ourselves to walk. Every step we take is giving us micro fissures in our bones, which is actually not normal nor necessary, though we have normalized it. Utilize the roots of mushrooms, mycelium, which have been studied and known to remediate for toxic oil spills in the waters. Propagate mycelium. See about finding a way to create an aqueous solution out of mycelium and use it to remediate for the air. What else? There are lots of things we can do, but until we actually get into acknowledging that the infrastructures for the world that we have set up out of slavery and genocide are absolutely wrong, we're not going to be able to have the communication and conversations to come up with the solutions that we need and implement them. So let's do that. Is there anything else I need to say now to you? I think that's it. Talk to you later. Madiba.